Hello and welcome to another update video about Verasity. So a lot of people in the community wanted me to do an update on Verasity. As you know, we had the target area here defined for Verasity to get into and for Verasity to have a chance to turn around. Now this target area was defined many weeks ago. We did eventually get into it. The market, however, did not push Verasity high enough to really get out of it, on a sustainable basis. So far, my view about Verasity is that what this here was, that it was I'll just move my phone out of the way here, that this here was a wave 1, that this down here was a wave 2, and then it looked very nicely that this could have been a wave 3, but it's not. It's actually also a wave 1 of a smaller wave degree. So we just make that here a bit different. That's the wave, just to show you here, a different color maybe. That's another wave 1, and that's another wave, don't know why that's doing that. And this here is another wave 2, and that is currently my view. The reason is why is this not a wave 4 here? Because we have just come down too far, right? We've come down too far. Otherwise, it would have been perfect. Wave 1, 2. This could perfectly have been a wave 3, the 1.618 Fibonacci extension. Perfect. But we wouldn't have been allowed to come down lower than 5.5 cents. Now we came down much lower here in an A, B, C, completing the wave 2, potentially in the target area. But the lower we go, the more the likelihood that we are breaking actually this very relevant level. So to calculate the retracement levels is you draw the fibs from the low to the high. This target area here sitting perfectly between 1.7 cents and 2.5 cents, between the 88.7% fib level and the 78.6. You can see that we are now scratching the 88.7% fib level. This is so thin, this support level. In my view, it's gonna break. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for Verasity. Honestly, we are going to see lower prices. We are already at the 88.7% Fibonacci level, and that is concerning. If we are going to lose it, there is one last chance for the price to find support here at 0.77 cent. That would obviously be the next target, but that would be a lot of it's a significant drop from here. So we would see Verasity below 1 cent, in my opinion, if this current level is breaking. And this would be a drop of a whopping 54%. Actually quite realistic, looking at what Bitcoin is doing. It would still be possible to count this as a 1-2, but we then also have to understand that it might actually be quite likely that all of this here was not a 1-2, but that, yes, this was a 1-2 here in yellow, but that actually this here, that this here was a 1. Let me take that out. That degree of the wave 2 is actually here, and that we have exactly the same wave count as Bitcoin, which means we have here a wave A, a wave B, and massively overshooting wave B, and we are coming down in a wave C. Now, what that would mean is that we have to set the alternative target area actually here in this range. So if we lose really that area here, which we are going to, then we've got a new target range here between 1.2 and 6.2 cents. Shows that I actually haven't been bearish enough, apparently. But obviously there is no other way. You have to assume a certain target range. We have failed to see so far an impulse to the upside out of this target area. It was close, but we haven't seen an impulse, and therefore we constantly had on the radar here on this channel that prices can drop even further. And I think we're now at a point where we have to accept that prices might even break out of this target area to the downside. This obviously was the area where the price had a chance to turn around. Now this is nearly going to get invalidated. As I said, we could still come down to 7.2 cents and still be in that scenario. But in the end, it wouldn't make a difference because with this adjusted wave count, then you would also land in this area. Yeah. So that would actually show a new ideal target for this wave count. Ideally, you get to 6.2 cents because that wave A came down so low that you actually ideally in that wave C get either to the same level or even lower. So 6.2 cents would actually be the ideal target level. So if that level doesn't hold, and I don't expect it to hold, then you're going to see far lower levels here for Veracity, unfortunately. Talking about price targets for the next move up, I'm not gonna do that now because we are far away from that now, and we are getting lower and lower, unfortunately, for these altcoins, unfortunately. And if Veracity doesn't do something now, it's gonna drop much lower. So we're at a critical point here. And again, just need to say, a lot of people ask me here, also I see in the comments all the time, what is the coin where I think of which I think it will be the most profitable coin in the next bull run. So people asked it with the intention to max in on that coin. Personally, I can only tell you what I do, and this is to diversify. I would not try to maximize into a coin that might do 1 or 2x more than another coin. The reason is that we have here a lot of altcoins currently that are really at a tipping point. If we are going to drop much lower, these could really be going in the range of meaninglessness. Yeah. And the thing is, if you have 10 coins and you are nicely diversifying and not overweighing one coin, then if 1 or 2 of them die, which always can happen. Yeah. Even from the last bull run, 2017, we had various coins which died afterwards in the bear market. So if something like that happens and these coins are dying, you still will have enough in your portfolio that will give you a huge profit in the next bull run. Yeah, even if you have 2 in there that aren't going to make it. So that is why on this channel, I really tend to cover cryptos which are really solid projects, oftentimes in top 10, top 20, with a few exceptions. But I like to focus more on these solid projects, the higher market cap cryptos, Solana, Cardano, Ethereum, of course, Bitcoin. Even VeChain, even though it's not in the top 10, AVAX, Terra Luna, that are sort of higher market cap cryptos. And the ones here like Veracity that I find interesting, I don't put too much weight into my portfolio of them. Yeah, so I don't overweigh them. And it's always important to diversify. Even in the crypto market, you can diversify. I said that many times. You can diversify by type of crypto. So we've got exchange cryptos, we've got we've got metaverse cryptos and so on. So there is a possibility to diversify. And I think we are, as I said in the last few videos, I think we are going to see lower prices for many altcoins. And I think I've got the feeling that we are going to be surprised how low we are going to go. Yeah, I just have to say it that clearly. And again, people will call me too bearish again, but I think the prices confirm that, don't they? The prices confirm that. We've been talking about these price levels here since November, not necessarily for Veracity, because I didn't cover Veracity back then, but it's the same story for all altcoins at the moment. They are all doing the same stuff. They're all coming down to their 78.6 or 88.7% FIB level. And the ones that are already below that, yeah, that is a problem. That is seriously a serious problem. Because if they don't soon do something, they really run the risk of dying. It is what it is, unfortunately. Yeah. And therefore it is important not to overweigh those riskier projects, that have the lower market cap or that, just don't look good from a chart point of view, not to overweigh them in your portfolio. And yeah, investing is risky. Crypto is risky. Crypto is volatile. And there is, we are potentially going into much lower price levels. In my opinion, we will. As you know, my view is Bitcoin hasn't completed the correction. So also Veracity here has probably not done it yet. Yeah, it's not done it yet. It has failed. It had an opportunity here. You can see how nicely the price reacted to that yellow target area. But it only made 3 wave moves up, 5 wave move down. Yeah, 3 wave move up, 5 wave move down here potentially now, getting into that target area. And hopefully here it will find support and then has a chance to move up. Hopefully. but yeah, we will see. We will see. On the daily chart here, yeah, not convincing. Potential reduction of negative momentum stopped. Yeah, MACD going further down. RSI but nearly oversold now, yeah, on the daily. So at some point we are going to see here a counter reaction, hopefully here at the 88.7% Fibonacci level here at around 17 cents. Sorry, 1.7. Yeah, if I said that wrong a few times here, sorry, but it's really confusing because the price is really low. The price is really low. So here at 1.7 cents, it probably will turn around for a moment, yeah. But I don't expect a sustainable move to the upside. But it can obviously, but it is so low now that I would want to wait for a 5-wave move up, yeah. And of course, these smaller cap cryptos, they are more risky than the larger cap cryptos. Therefore, even though many people say, I don't buy Bitcoin because it's not gonna make a 10x anymore. That's true, but it is also the safer bet, yeah. So, and that is what everybody needs to confirm for themselves. Okay, that's my view about Verasity. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.